Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. What the fuck were we doing? Okay, we were going to the library to tell the grumpy woman that
A
the
small
ghost
mountain
is
of
actually
colourful board
capitalism.
game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Oh, we're definitely
If you
buying the
say
rural now.
so, but you better stay away from those immoral occult rituals.
Oh no, I want the moral occult rituals.
Large letters on the front form a title, Wirral. The colourful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas. The cover art also features odd-looking humanoids, some short, some taller, some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings.
Let's examine the box.
Text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel adds, a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures. Mysterious things rattle inside. What could they be? Dice? Plastic miniatures? A fantastical alternate world full of magic and wonder? None of that witless man from Heimdall, fascist dross, hidden behind faux realistic allegory. Wirral is no cliche-ridden apologia for colonial violence. Wirral is pure imagination.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, the Wirral setting is known for its complicated system of political alignments. But if you're not into that, you can just hack your way through dungeons in search of loot. That's what most people do. A blurb on the back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Wirral. Leave behind e-solas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening Wirral. Can your band of adventurers save the world?
Yep, we are definitely ready to take on this challenge.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook, study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice.
Doesn't sound complicated at all.
In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest. Don't forget heated arguments escalate into physical confrontation with your friends.
Yeah, that's the best part.
And most importantly, never forget to rage quit if the dice don't go your way.
Definitely. Oh, I didn't want to put the box away. I wanted to open the box.
Large letters, you pry open the box. Inside you find a folded up map, a small booklet, a 24-sided die, and a little plastic figurine.
Let's look at the map.
A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The top left corner reads, Lands of Wirral. The map features both small villages and mid-sized towns with odd names, in addition to meadows, forests, hills, lakes and seas, also with odd names.
And since we are no longer in the beginning of the video, I would just like to wish the YouTube moderation algorithm a very happy shit piss fuck cunt cocksucker motherfucking tits. And rest in peace, George Carlin.
It doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. It's not a very helpful map. A quick guide to the magical races of Wirral. Create your own hero, choosing from any of these completely unique and fantastical backgrounds. The options are in order of importance. The Welkin, the Tweog, the humans, the fairy folk, and the pygmies. The Welkin, tall, lithe, and graceful, with long flowing hair and pointy ears. They're known for being powerful magic users. but can also hold their own in a brawn-driven fight.
Okay, so there are elves.
The Welkin come with a variety of exciting sub-races. High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, and Snow Welkin. But if you're not feeling experimental, a basic Welkin will always do.
Okay, I'm guessing the Dwergr are dwarfs.
A grand race of industrious mountain people. They're short, stout, and muscular, and enjoy digging for gold and other precious minerals. They're also well versed in the art of combat, where they prefer to use axes and hammers. The Tweog also come in a few different sub-races. Hill Tweog, Shield Tweog, and Dark Tweog.
What about the humans?
They're just humans. What else is there to tell? They're average in all stats, and jacks of all trades.
Oh, so you don't divide humans on account of races like some other games, you know? Because yeah. Tell me about the Fae.
A very small race of flying people, known for being mischievous, full of trickery. They often lure people into their magical traps. There are no sub-races for the fairies. The least popular of the Wirral races, the Pygmies, are short, rotund, and dim-witted. Pygmies live in small villages made of shoddy wooden dwellings. They spend most of their days tilling the earth and smoking their pipes. There are no sub-races for the Pygmies.
So they're halflings.
It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with peculiar plant motifs.
That is a nice die.
You don't know much about dice, but this one looks pretty damn fancy.
I wish I had a pretty damn fancy dice.
You place the die into your pocket. It's always good to have luck on your side.
Definitely. Let's look at the figurine.
You see a man in ragged clothes wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
Interesting. A communard.
Ooh, nice. So interesting about that.
The figurine is not a part of the real game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
Does it mean we can't play?
I have a feeling the figurines are more there to set the scene than anything else.
You see a man.
Interesting. The figurine is not a part of the real game
Yeah,
setting.
maybe this was...
I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
someone should make a game about the revolution.
Good luck finding people who'd want to play as communard.
I want to play as Communard.
You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you, his face contorted into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it. A colorful box with the title Wirral in bold letters. It's a board game.
Okay, put the box away. We can make Kim play later. Ooh, nice. Nice little figure. Turn of the century leftist revolutionary. And a dice. A 24-sided die. Okay, doesn't appear to be anything I can do with it. Sad. I want to unlock the thing.
The bow collector. It's early in the morning. The world is dark blue. The sparks light her face, a delicate composition of triangles. The streets seem to grow longer, like in a dolly zoom. And there's something in the air as you stand there and wave back at the shapes growing smaller and smaller. Something that has always been there. A great see-through world. The tenderness you feel. The ghost of Revachol between you, carrying your signals. The holy messenger.
+3 shivers. Nice.
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center.
Fuck. Forgot about this one.
You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling wine. let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization. And now that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too.
Fuck yeah. -2 suggestion. Pretentious wanker. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. It's gonna make things harder for me, but I love it. I guess I have +2 suggestion because it's not showing up as negative.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus? Yes, yes.
The dark
How was it?
Tell
sarcophagus?
her how
It's capitalism.
ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
Heap of garbage, some just let sunshine in. Charnel House of failed businesses.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
The entity is a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
I felt her aura, she's okay. Not a sorceress, she's a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
Capitalism.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Source is a taxidermist shop. There's no curse. It's just capitalism. There's another entity more malignant, and it's capitalism.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
This is a lot for her to pass.
I'm afraid that only world revolution can help you.
Another revolution? I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these intellectual things to cover up for it.
The petit bourgeoisie are not ready for the truth.
It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person. I will manage this psychic calamity as I always have. Alone. On my own.
As she has to, every day.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Feck off.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now. There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far gone into her own mind.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
It's impossible to imbue the small business owners with.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Okay, nothing more we can say to Annette. Let's get out. There's nothing we can say to small business owners to imbue them with class consciousness. They think themselves capitalists. And they behave as such. Okay, what the fuck do we have to do? Dice, we still haven't been enough time for the dice. Cape Side apart. Where the fuck are the Cape Side apartments? How do I get a copy of the city map? Can I get it? Frit or whatever should sell a copy of the city map.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Do you have a warehouse in the back of the
A
World in the Racks?
warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or...
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Yes, do tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15 is an excellent time to learn about economic reality.
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
What about the physical reality?
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frit
No, where are we on a larger
As
scale?
mankind, or as a nation, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
As mankind.
in a good place.
Seriously? You really think that?
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
Good! What about the one we had in Revachol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
You're doing great. You could be a communist if you tried. What's the coalition?
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
I won't bother you anymore.
Cool. Reality?
She is like a student.
I don't know.
Cool.
I need a freaking map.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Can I still use the machine if I don't have a tear?
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Damn it. Need to go rummage around more garbage. What is that? How do I get up there? Okay, let's look at the freaking... Yeah. Has there been enough time to call about the armor?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
No. And I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. Anything else?
Please connect me to Sylvie again. No, doesn't seem like a good idea, but that's stuff.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes. Hello?
It's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
Apparently nothing. Have you...
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering.
Okay. What do I want to do? Let's talk to the old man again.
We are still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
So the statue of Philippe III.
Ah, yes. King Philip III, on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
What was this about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple-nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler? That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision.
Definitely.
To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor. And it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Definitely. You often connect with higher realms when you're under the influence of drugs.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense. He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Drug users don't operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries.
From what I've seen of the officers of the RCM... But I don't want to get into a debate about drug policies.
Yeah, but I'm only a failed cop. I can do all the drugs I want. How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
Elysium is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Yeah, let's talk about something else. I don't have enough composure for that, so I'm not even going to try. Okay. Okay, what do we have to do? I need to enter the harbor to speak to Bright Claire. No idea how I'm gonna do that though. I need to prove my authority to Titus Hardy. I guess let's go talk to Joyce. Since we've solved the jam mystery.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Seems smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown in this reality we're in.
This reality?
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
Yes, I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in.
How truly curious. A sort of philosopher detective.
Exactly.
Aren't all?
Aren't all philosophers detectives?
Yes, all of them. Except the ones who are philosophers.
Actually, I've heard the analogy made by a blindingly modern school of philosophy called Carperi. It may not be as far-fetched as it sounds.
My theory is that this inquiry into the nature of reality will ultimately converge with our murder investigation. They're really one and the same.
Are they now?
Definitely.
A deep synthesis. I'll assist you however I can then. Go ahead. Ask.
Alright, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Okay, where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby? And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders.
A brief spike of longing in her upright body. The dots under her eyelids shake.
So someone had someone had a crush on a dock worker.
As I told you, Martinez used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You were here as a teenager?
Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. The boys certainly did not.
What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
All the fucking Humpty Dumpty Center already paying off. If I knew I could get paid for every encyclopedia thing, I'd have done this much, much sooner.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
What is the name of the island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her, and to humanity at large.
Okay, so that is Martinez. What about Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
What makes Revachol great?
History, detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, but who built this city, and more importantly, did they do it with rock and roll?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men. We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're in an important part of an important place.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom, coalition government in Cylindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand.
But that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. And if you want to see what Joyce has to say next, please like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that makes the algorithm happy. I will see you all next time.